Yes, so today we discussed some of the major risks and challenges that we have in the global food system. If we look at the global system, obviously the trade war between China and America has had a huge impact of movement of commodities and depressed growth prospects in many countries. Obviously South Africa is small in this process, but it does affect us. It's like the African proverb of the elephant, two elephants fight, it's the grass beneath him that gets hurt. And we're one of those small guys, the collateral damage in the grass. So it's encouraging to see that the USA and China are talking to resolve the trade war, and hopefully that will have benefits also for South Africa in the process. So there are various challenges in the global system, power dynamics playing out there, more uncertainty. In Africa, obviously, we see the doubling up of population going from 1 billion to 2 billion people to 2050, that's the next 32 years, and then doubling up again from 2 billion to 4 billion people by 2100. So how do we feed Africa, which is already food insecure and already a net importer of food? I think those challenges over the next couple of years are going to be absolutely fundamental if we want to address them for the next generation or two of people coming through in Africa. Otherwise we're going to see mass migration, perhaps into South Africa as is already happening, but especially into Europe and other countries. So we need much stronger systems also in Africa. In South Africa we face huge challenges at the moment around depressed economic growth, large-scale corruption, perhaps embodied in so-called state capture, and the inquiries, the Commission of Inquiry into state capture and SARS, and these all impact on South Africa and the collapse of state-owned enterprises like Eskom and to a large degree SAA. How these are going to pan out and how they affect the agri-food industry is what we always have to take note of, so that we understand the risks, so that we can plan, try and resolve these with government in public-private partnerships, true public-private partnerships, to ensure that we can turn this country around and move forward. We cannot continue on the same basis that we did under the Zuma administration for the past 10 years. We will very definitely fall back into a failed state situation, and the implications are just too dire to even consider.
I'm an agricultural economist with the Agricultural Business Chamber of South Africa. So look, the recent numbers that we saw on the agricultural growth coming out of a recession, I think these were really nothing to celebrate, because going on into the fourth quarter as well as to the next year, there are a lot of acute risks to weigh on. But firstly, let's reflect on the current numbers. Yes, we are out of recession when you're looking at it, but when we're looking on the overall year, we still think that the sector could contract by roughly 5% on a year-on-year basis. But looking on into next year, one of the key important things is what is happening on the weather side, and what will that mean for the agricultural output. And I think that on that end, we're really worried about what the growth will be, but what we're really expecting is that there might be some bit of a contraction side, and all of that is based on what the weather conditions will be. Now, you have the growth numbers, and you have the Agbiz IDC confidence index coming up on yesterday. And when you really look at those numbers, you have the GDP showing an uptick and you have the confidence showing a decline. There is growing to be a bit of a disjunction now as we look at those numbers. What that basically means is that all of that stuff that we have planted, or all of the activity that we have done, is the one that you are seeing being captured on the agricultural growth numbers. But on the sentiment side, the key things that are weighing there is around the policy uncertainty, but most recently the weather is also becoming a key story on that side, really weighing on a confidence side. So now, policy uncertainty, while some would have expected that it would weigh on confidence, as has been the case when we look historically, but this year, for some reason, we've seen farmers buying tractors. Tractor sales, for example, are up by 9% on a year-on-year basis, and also the harvester sales were vibrant. But we have not really seen a bit of a disinvestment, at least on those movable assets. But if you were to look now on a fixed assets on the agricultural side, that's where I think maybe we'll see a dip, but we're yet to see those numbers. So to round up, to say what will the next year look like, I think the weather will remain the key game in town to tell us on what the agriculture sector will perform. As far as we can tell at this point, we're a little bit uncertain, expecting a bit of a dryness, and I think that could weigh on the growth going on forward into 2019.
Hello, I'm Tiwasa. I'm what we see some of the legal and policy issues are that will come to the fore in 2019. Of course, land reform, expropriation, our compensation is a central issue. So we are still at early stages of the process, and what we envision will likely be the case is over the coming 12 months is that there will still be a lot of parliamentary processes and opportunities to consult that needs to take place, as well as a parallel process with expropriation bill where the details will be set out. And that's something that, of course, needs to be monitored very closely. Aside from that, of course, there's a lot of climate change legislation that deserves attention. The climate change bill, as well as the carbon tax bill, the preservation and development of agriculture and land bill. We also know that 4 labour bills was recently signed into law that will come into implementation, including the national minimum wage, which is the principal one. Then, of course, the outcomes of the Job Summit, which seeks to increase the competitiveness of the industry by cutting down on red tape and unnecessary regulation, as well as also seeing where the private sector can partner with government to try and fill crucial vacancies regarding biosecurity as well as product approvals to improve the competitiveness of the industry. I think that is certainly what the focus will be in 2019.